you just don't have.
Welcome to the Kombat AllStar Show, brought to you by Quantum VFX, making the impossible possible. I am Kombat AllStar, and over yonder is...
What's up, guys? It's Random Girl.
And today we got a lot in store for you. Today I'm going to give you kind of the rundown. It's going to be the new kind of format in the intro so you know what you're getting yourself into. And there will be the show ticker down below so you can kind of skip to whatever part of the video you like. And in no particular order, we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about briefly. Visual effects, we're going to go ahead and talk about the fantastic bomb in the box office.
No.
We knew it was going to be bad. I could open up all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to save that for that part. So go and skip the visual effects if you want to see that part. For comics, we're going to go ahead and celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Green Lantern Corps. So if you guys didn't know, I think it was about Tuesday was the 75th anniversary of the Green Lantern. So we're going to dig deeper into that. We talked about a little bit on the Anything's Go show, but like I said, we're going to expand upon it. And in video games, we're going to talk about Gamescon.
Gamescon!
Because that's going on or just ended. So me and Random Girl are going to delve into that a little bit. And then we're in wrestling, we're going to talk about Ultima Lucha and the end of Lucha Underground Season 1. So, without... Oh, wait a minute. In the video game section, I'm also going to talk about the BlackArm1995 beatdown. We played the game, and I want to touch on that just a little bit.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about combat, don't we?
I know.
Right.
The man was asking for it. I gave it to him. We went, we'll talk about it more then.
Okay.
So without further ado,
Let's
get into it.
Let's talk comic books.
So happy birthday, GL.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Green Lantern!
So we touched on him a little bit in the Anything Goes show. We basically talked about the movies. We talked about, in celebrating Green Lantern, we talked about the prospects of who was going to play the part of John Stewart.
Yes, we did.
And today we're going to talk more about the actual character from the comics,
All right,
baby.
combat. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the comics, baby. We're gonna talk about Alan Scott, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about John Stewart.
All right,
and Hal
switch it up to
Jordan.
Dusty Rose on.
Yeah, baby. We're gonna talk about it because that's what we're gonna do today. And I love Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I like the concept behind Green Lantern. I like the idea behind Green Lantern. The whole, okay, first of all, for y'all that don't know, I am a space junkie. I love the space, I love stars, I love astronomy, astrology. I love all that. And this comic is all about the stars, all about the possibilities, all about in the beginning of the universe, there were the Guardians, the oldest beings, and how they created it's an awesome universe.
Different teams of lanterns.
The basic premise behind Green Lantern is in the beginning there was darkness, of course. And then there was the light came about. And it was the, white lantern, if you want to call it, or just white before. And it was, essence of hope and not hope, but life. So the white light brought you life, and that's how all the galaxies and everything were made. And then later, the colors ended up fragmenting, and then you had the Guardians that went ahead and summoned. They found some way to harness the light, and they turned it into power and everything. So you got all kinds of, every lantern is in charge of a sector of the universe.
All different types of groups of teams of lantern. They all represent each thing.
So it's like Star Trek on crack.
Yeah.
So you get to meet all kinds of different creatures from different worlds,
and it's
different
endless.
aliens.
Even like with the Green Lanterns, because when I was first introduced to Green Lantern, I just thought there was one Green Lantern to represent that whole area. But no, I watched it and I learned and I researched more. I watched the movies and there's like hundreds of thousands of Green Lanterns for each sector, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's amazing. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's like endless. It's like science.
Yeah, they divide the space up into I think 3,000 sectors or something.
Man, yeah.
And don't quote me on that, by the way.
It's a big amount. It's a large amount.
So you have basically one cop per sector, and they're the police of the universe, and it's
pretty
great.
amazing. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's an awesome story. And then
I loved it.
When you dig deeper into the lore, you talk about how all the different colors represent an emotion from all the life in the universe. So you have will, anger, fear, greed, and then different people.
There's a lantern for greed? That's bad.
Yes, it's a Orange Lantern. I think his name is Narfalis.
I thought they all had to be good. it.
They're not all good. And he's like he's a Narfalis. He's so funny. There's a comic where he's the only Lantern because he's greedy. So he's the only one.
Okay.
And they did a whole thing on this. There was an issue of the Green Lantern. It was about Narfalis and how he found out about Santa and he made this huge Christmas list of like all things he wanted, and then when Santa Claus didn't come through and give him anything on the list, he made his mission to find Santa Claus and kill him.
Oh wow. Oh dear.
So,
as you guys can see, these lanterns, they're insane.
It's awesome. They're the Indigo tribe, and they're all about, loving and peace, and they're the color of compassion.
Oh, okay.
So they don't care about names. They don't have names. They live very nature, and their planet is just trees and vegetation.
I could live with those lanterns.
Yeah, they're awesome. I mean, you get to see all of them in The Darkest Night. If you guys haven't picked up The Darkest Night, it's an amazing graphic novel series and comics. So go pick up The Darkest Night. It explains all the lanterns briefly, and you get a good sense of what's going on out there in the universe. It's a good taste.
All right, so back to Green Lantern.
Yeah, it's still in the Green Lantern universe. So I mean, you guys know Alan Scott was the very first Green Lantern. They did a lot with him since. They've killed him, brought him back, parallel universes.
John Stewart, right? We're talking about
Scott Allen.
Oh, Scott.
He's the very first Green Lantern.
Gotcha.
And he now he's gay. So they kind of rewrote his whole history. So now he's a gay man. I know he had a lot of history with his wife back in the day and the older stories and everything. But that's kind of all thrown out the window.
Okay, so they rebooted him. He's a new character now.
Right.
Okay.
You guys know that DC likes to reboot
which is good. I think keep things fresh.
So yeah, I mean, Green Lantern is an amazing comic, an amazing story, an amazing character. I don't care what anybody says. The movie with Ryan Reynolds is pretty awesome, and I know they, kind of attacked him in the Deadpool trailer, but I liked it. I mean, what do you guys think about Green Lantern as a whole? Since it's his birthday,
Green Lantern's pretty wicked. I'll be honest.
I think so too.
He's awesome.
I think so. Comment below and let us know.
Not better than my guy Batman though. Just had to put that in there.
Batman is not the strongest.
Batman all day, every day.
It's not about Batman. It's about Green Lantern.
I know, but I'm just saying. Anyway.
Let's talk wrestling.
In wrestling, we gotta talk about the season finale.
We have a lot of important things to talk
season
about.
Finale,
not finale.
I don't even know what dialect or language I'm speaking.
It sounds kind of like Italian.
Yeah, because I'm using my hands. Maybe it's Italian. Finale. We're talking about the finale.
Yes, very
finale of Lucha Underground. We had 2 parts of Ultima Lucha. That thing was totally off the hook. You know what? We were talking about it, and everybody knows that wrestling is a work. Everybody knows wrestling. Basically, when you tune in to watch Monday Night Raw, Lucha Underground, TNA, whatever, you're watching a TV show about a wrestling show. And I feel like Lucha Underground personified that in a way that no one has before. I really felt like I was watching a TV show the whole time. I was entertained the entire time. Between the cutscenes and everything that was going on in the ring and the studio lighting, it really came together.
Yeah.
And
for me, it seemed like an ongoing movie. The behind the scenes.
I can see that.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love that. Like, that is so different and revolutionary for me. Like, what wrestling company, everything that they do is revolutionary. Like, it's I get goosebumps. They have this awesome ongoing movie scenarios, movie scenes that they have going on, and then they also have awesome wrestling every Wednesday. Like, how can you top that? Like, it's amazing.
And I mean, and even how they ended Lucha Underground.
Man.
It's just like. It was
wrapped
epic.
It up perfectly.
It was like maybe like a 5-minute cinematic sequence. It looked like the end of a movie.
Oh, like I'm just getting the visuals in my mind right now. How awesome it was.
I so don't want to spoil it for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you do see some stuff up here right now, but it was awesome. I mean, the whole show was great. I really hope that they bring it back for another season.
Yeah, towards the end they said coming to be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. Behind the scenes, I know they're shopping around. They got great ratings from El Rey Network. But I'm not sure what from what I've been hearing, they didn't get the ratings that they wanted to.
And the thing is, they're new.
Yeah, El Rey Network
is
El Rey Network's not even a year old.
Exactly.
Okay, and they debuted on the show very close to the launch date of the network. I mean, the network's been.
Then they've been doing awesome. They just came out last year.
Yeah, leaps and bounds.
So they're gonna get that following.
It's literally like my favorite network, and Lucha Underground was great. They had Mil Muertes when they had won the title, which made me epically happy.
I was sad. I wanted Prince Puma to keep the title because he's so awesome.
The Disciples of Death won. I mean, they set it up so well for the second season. Even Phoenix winning the Gift of the Gods match, winning the Gift of the Gods title. Basically, with the Gift of the Gods title, it's all the amulets, the Aztec medallions is a title. Whoever wins that gets the title shot. I mean, Phoenix is the only... Mil Muertes has been undefeated, except for when Phoenix beat him in the Grave Consequences matches. Buried him, brought him back to life. So the Man of 1,000 Death has only been beaten once by the Man of 1,000 Lives. So, I mean, they're going to refresh that rivalry. And I like seeing that rivalry. And that's going to be amazing, yeah. Yeah, so... I mean, even the trios titles match. The Hernandez match. Oh my gosh, the leather strap match where they had the fans with leather straps. I talked about that on the Atomic Cast. That was an awesome match.
That was awesome. They had about 10 to 12 guys like whipping on Hernandez. Every time he fell out of the ring, it was...
And they were all fans. It was a great show, a great ride. If you have not watched it, I encourage you...
Please, watch it. You have to watch it.
If you have Comcast, go to On Demand, check it out. I'm sure it's on there. Yeah. Just show some love.
Support it. And then also, if you don't have cable, they also have some clips on YouTube as well. So, to introduce you to the show. It's an amazing show.
Yeah, El Rey Network's always great about showing clips on YouTube. They've been really, really cool about me showing the clips that they post on YouTube on my shows. They retweeted me. I mean, they're really a supportive bunch. And I love you guys. I love your support, and I will continue to support Lucha Underground because it is an amazing show.
And for me, it's like a breath of fresh air, something new, that you hadn't seen before. Because in wrestling, you need that. Everything's been so mediocre and just so lax. I'm just thankful for Lucha Underground because they're so awesome. Everything's just new and fresh. So, and kudos to Robert Rodriguez as well.
Yeah, executive producer. Yeah. So, if you guys watch the show, did you like it? Let me know below. I know I don't get too many comments on Lucha Underground. I know that El Rey Network's not available in all regions. So,
and that's how you know it's good, too. There's also other people saying, where's El Rey? They want El Rey in their area, so that's how you know it's gonna. Man,
there's a lot of people that don't have El Rey Network in one of their area. Yeah. So I mean, I know everybody hasn't, that's not available to everybody. But go to YouTube. I encourage you to check out those videos. I'll post a link below to El Rey Network's YouTube channel, so you can go check out all the Lucha Underground stuff. And if you have watched it, let me know what you think. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And
it's awesome. It's epic. Go watch it. Check it out. Bam. That's it.
What she said.
Let's talk video games.
So in gaming, Gamescon happened.
Epic.
And there was a lot of games they talked about. I mean, they went on and talked about more Halo 5 stuff. They went on and talked about Mad Max stuff. They talked about Quantum Break. They talked about Killer Instinct Season 3.
My game, Technomancer, I checked it out.
It was so much they talked about. And shame on Sony and everybody else that was there that was out giving the hats and bumper stickers out. What kind of game companies go to a GameCon just to be like, hey, we're going to presents?
Yeah, you're supposed to come out strong.
I'm PlayStation. Look how many games I sold. Look how many consoles I sold. I'm the great PlayStation.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, Microsoft, the whole Xbox One, they're killing it. They slacked off a little, a few...
2 years ago during the launch, but...
Yeah, their momentum is rising. They're killing it.
Right, so me and Random Girl are going to pick out a few games that we like during Gamescon, and talk about it.
Yes.
So, you want me to go first, or should you go first?
Go first, Combat.
Alright, I'm going to talk about the game that was interesting to me, Scalebound. Now, Scalebound was a pretty epic game. For those of you who don't know, I don't like RPGs. I enjoy watching them, but as far as playing them, I'm not really a big fan. This game was an RPG, and it blew my socks off.
I watched it as well, and that game was epic.
Dude was riding on a dragon, and he fought some dudes, and just the gameplay, and I guess he was half dragon with his little dragon arm and everything. And it was really, really cool.
Really good.
I mean, you guys on the Combat Tron see the video playing, and it was just an epic show.
And it was different. I hadn't seen anything like that before.
And that's why I think I like it, because even though it is an RPG, it looked just so different.
Yeah, it was cool.
Kind of like a Panzer Dragon fully realized. You know what I mean? So that game for me did it.
Definitely, I feel a game for everyone. Everyone would enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like Random Girl was saying, it's new, something fresh. but it's not, you know, trying to dig so far out the box that it's something that no one can.
Yeah, get behind.
Because you have those indie games that are independent and they go way so far out the box, and it's like, what the heck am I playing?
Yeah, and which is good. You know, you like to be different, you like to be unique. But with this game, what is it called, Scalebound? It has a balance, so it doesn't lose you too much. And
I mean, you guys are checking out the video right now. It looks amazing, and I'm interested to see, you know, more. You know what I mean?
And that's good.
Yeah, so I want to see more. I want to get a release date. I want to know what's going on, because I mean, this looks like something I might actually pick up.
Yeah, and I was just about to ask you, Combat, do we know when it was gonna be released? But we don't know yet.
I don't think so. I don't think there was a release
date. Teaser. Okay.
So yeah, they were just kind of talking about it and
put that on the shopping list.
Exactly. What about you, Randall Girl? What do you like?
What I like? Boom, boom, bam. Okay. I like the Technomancer.
All right.
And the reason I like the Technomancer is because it was awesome. It was rad. It was wicked, and it stuck out to me. And it was unique, and it had a bunch of futuristic things that were going on in it.
Futuristic stuff.
No, it was awesome. Okay, so it was like this guy. It seemed like it was like based in a futuristic setting, and they had this main character guy. He looked pretty sweet, pretty bad, and I don't know. He was like built with all these like fancy high tech gadgets or whatever. And there was like a bunch of these like weird guys. It kind of reminded me of Mad Max because of how their like faces and figures are all disoriented or just like weird and disfigured. So there was like a group of bad guys, and they were coming, you know, for the main character. And he had his fancy gadgets, and he was like beating them up and everything. And I was like, this looks great. It looks epic. So the Technomancer.
Yeah, you guys see it right here. You guys see it right here on the big. I'm gonna call this the Combat-tron. On the big Combat-tron, you see it. So I mean, it looks epic and amazing.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
You know, I mean, they didn't show a lot, but from the little bit that they did show, like I was behind it. It looked pretty cool. So.
Yeah, and I mean, all in all, I think Xbox did an amazing job at Gamescom.
Definitely.
It was an awesome week for new stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are a lot of new IPs, so they're kind of hard to get excited about because they're not like, you know,
they're like new games.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, brand new IP. So it's hard to get excited about stuff you don't quite know about.
Exactly.
But from the little we saw, we're pretty excited.
Right.
I mean, what did you guys think about Gamescom? Were there any particular games that stuck out to you and made you kind of, you know, like it?
Yeah.
So
what stuck out to you? Did you watch it? What did you like about it? What are you excited to see? Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, in other news, we had there's a guy that I made friends with on Twitter, BlackArm1995.
BlackArm, shout out to BlackArm. You're a cool dude.
You're a very cool dude. His videos are awesome. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. Does a lot of gameplays, walkthroughs, things of that nature. So go check out his stuff. Yeah. He actually a friendly little call out on Twitter. You were, you know, talking trash is a part of the game community. So we had a lot of fun. We talked trash back and forth. Yeah. And a few nights ago, we finally got on there. You know, he caught me right after I got off of work. You know, I have a day job.
Excuses, Combat. Excuses.
So I work nights. So I got off work and I got home. I was kicking some butt in some USC, and he was like, "Combat, Killer Instinct time, fool!" So I was like, "All right, we only played 3 games." But I mean, they were good. This guy's good. I mean, I smacked him around pretty good. First 2 games, talked a lot of trash. He's a good sport. The last game, he pretty much demolished me because he figured out how to play with Glacius.
Who did you play as?
I played with Glacius.
Glacius.
I was playing with Glacius Saberwolf. And he played with Jago and then somebody else.
Okay.
But we ended up playing. We had a good time. The last match, like I said, you destroyed me pretty good. But I'm not going to put that match up. The match you see it now is the match that I want people to remember. Because it was one of the first 2 that I kicked his butt in.
Yeah.
Anyway, good sport. We had a good time. And if you ever want to play me again, I know I'm a little hard to get a hold of because I'm constantly doing stuff. But even when I'm on, I'm not really on. I'm maybe watching a movie or the wife is on or something. So if you anytime you want to play, just let me know ahead of time and we'll set it up and we'll get it going.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun times. And that's about it for this section. What do you think, RG?
I think we're good to go.
Alrighty.
Let's talk visual effects.
In visual effects, we're going to talk about the Fantastic Four bomb.
Oh no.
Me and Random Girl knew this already. We talked extensively.
I didn't know that.
We both knew.
I didn't know.
Fine.
I thought maybe it could be good.
I knew because me and Random Girl talked about it on previous shows. Even on Anything Goes show, we're talking about how they didn't stick to the comic book and they're doing this whole other thing. And the way they made Johnny Storm black and everything, it just seemed like it was just destined to bomb. I mean, my opinion, Fantastic Four isn't a great comic to begin with. It's just not a strong comic. And I mean, it's for a good reason. It came out way back in the day when Avengers was formed, and that was basically Marvel's answer to the Avengers. So, and a comic being that old and kind of, just throwing it together in the way that it did. I mean, the abilities and everything, the whole concept behind that Fantastic Four, although it's a great concept and they have some epic villains, the team itself just isn't a strong team.
Aww.
So putting it on film in the first place, it's hard. You have to be really creative and a really good storyteller to make the Fantastic Four interesting.
I have a question, Combat. Did they ever change it or update it throughout the years?
They have changed in the comic and they have gotten better. But, I mean, right now there's a lot of things going on, like they broke up and then Johnny Storm came back and there's just a whole... They've been through a lot of crap.
So it hasn't gotten better as they updated it?
What they have gotten a lot better, but it's like they're still the Fantastic Four. Like how much better can you know what I mean? Like not insulting the fans or anything, but how much if it's a crap, I mean let's talk frank, right? If it's a crap comic, how good can you possibly make a crap comic?
Well, like for me, when I first saw the original Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba, and I know a lot of people weren't agreeable with that because she was supposed to be Caucasian. Right. But anyway, when I first saw the movie, I liked it. I mean, I liked the villains in it. I liked the four. The team. So I don't know. I like the Fantastic Four. I just feel like maybe they should, if they had a strong enough team or a group of writers to make it good, it could actually be good. Because they're not awful, I feel like.
And that's the thing. The Fantastic Four isn't awful, but compared to all the other heroes that kind of suck, and I mean even those movies, they did okay, but they didn't do as well as it should have, or as well as the other movies that came out. So if you look at Fantastic Four for what it is, you can definitely be a fan and like it. But I mean,
the writing and everything has to be on par.
Exactly, because it's tough. I mean, in those movies, I mean, I thought they were good movies too, and they stuck really close to the comics. So if somebody watched those movies and are like, you know what, these movies suck, you don't like the Fantastic Four. You can honestly say that. But with this new movie, you can't say that because they changed so much. About,
it was already not a strong story and group to begin with, and then they changed it up and made it worse.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I mean, what did they expect? You know what I mean? And it's a shame. I'm happy because I'm happy because I like the fact that we voted with our wallets and we made a statement. We're not going to watch crap movies.
Yep.
So the
fans are a powerful thing.
Right. And then the director came out and shortly after, I think it was like Saturday, and was talking, or Friday or Saturday, after the movie came out, and was like, I had a lot of disagreements with the production team. The production team, Fox wanted all this stuff, and apparently the director was fighting them. When he wanted to stick to the source material, and they totally went left field, and it became garbage. And we all know that Fox has a bad habit of doing this. Sam Raimi, when he did the original Spider-Man, the first two, Sam Raimi, big fan of Spider-Man, wanted to stick to the source material, and Fox wanted to do whatever the heck they wanted with him. And at the end, I mean, he ended up leaving after the second movie, and they got a new director to come on for the third movie. So Fox has a long history of screwing stuff up and wanting to just take characters and do whatever the heck they want with them. I mean, Elektra, Daredevil, Spider-Man. So, I mean,
those are all Fox?
All Fox.
Okay.
List goes on and on. I mean, they did do okay with the X-Men eventually, but, I mean...
So Fox has a bad reputation of messing up movies.
Yep, because they don't care about the source material. They just care about making the money.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it showed, so... were you one of the unfortunate few that went out and saw the Fantastic Four? Is there anybody out there that actually liked it? I know there's some people that had to have liked it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, did you like it? Did you hate it? Like always, we always want to know what you guys think about stuff.
Let us know! Give us your opinions.
Let us know. All I wanna do is see you. Thank you all for watching. Really enjoyed making it and doing it and everything. So, I mean, like I said, if you enjoyed it, share with your friends, hit that subscribe button.
Share with your friends!
Yes. tell your friends about me. And we always like to get dialect below, so make sure you comment below. Make sure you hit us up on Twitter at Kombat AllStar, at Unique Girl Nerd.
I'll tell my own Twitter handle. At Unique Girl Nerd. At Unique Girl Nerd under Random Girl on Twitter.
I said it right the first time. You messed it up.
I wanted to say it.
And at Quantum VFX, where we co-monitor that chumpy, so you can both there and talk to us.
What's a chumpy?
What I just said it was.
What is that? Anyway, okay.
So go and hit us up, talk to us, chat to us, and like, subscribe, share. We'll be doing some contests later on in the future.
Yeah.
So until next time,
it's gonna be fun, guys. Come on in, chip on in, talk to us, converse. We want to have fun with you guys.
And until next time.
Oh, anyway. Kombat's always trying to steal the spotlight.
I just wanted to end the show. That's all right. That's all right. Always got whatever you gotta say.
That's right. I'm the co-host, Random Girl.
All right. That's all right. That's all right. You know,
okay.
I like it usually.
Anyway.
Until next time, y'all.
Until next time, guys.
So long.
Random Girl in Combat. Peace.